Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy X, where we are currently doing a impromptu Q&A session with BiBi here to get us through the grinding doldrums. Namely, there's a big nasty boss, actually two of them, waiting just ahead, and in order to get through that, we're gonna try and buff ourselves as much as we can, really. Not a sleep attack, a dark attack. Nope, we got a haymaker, but it's on him, so it's okay.
Allow me.
Yes, allow you. Since you're the one who knows how to use Demi. Steel? Lunar curtains. I like it. Get
This ends now.
Does it? No, it doesn't. Not even close to ending it now. What were you talking about?
Farewell.
There we go. So, BiBi, what do you want to
That's how
know?
it's done.
Do you like dancing when no one is looking?
As opposed to dancing when people are looking? Honestly, yeah, I actually do. If I'm listening to music and I'm just kind of like have fun with it and stuff like that. I've always been very self-conscious about that sort of thing, though. When I was a little kid, I used to essentially play pretend in the backyard and stuff like that, and I always got so self-conscious. If anyone like found me and like looked at me and like watched me while I was doing it and stuff like that, because I'd be running around like pretending to swing a sword, being like "Shah, shah, shah." And to be clear, when I say as a kid, I mean I was doing this all the way through middle school, which is when that stops being, I guess, less appropriate for some reason. And I would kind of just have fun with it and just enjoy myself and kind of do a whole bunch of different stuff like that. But it kind of still carries over into adulthood with kind of dancing and stuff like that, where I get super self-conscious if it's someplace someone can see me. But I will, however, do it whenever people aren't watching, or I know I'm home alone or something like that. I'll just, have some music on and just kind of bop around and enjoy myself. I think everyone does to an extent. I mean, don't they? Like, it's kind of hard not to dance to music. There's got to be some song everyone wants to dance to, right? At least I like to think so. Okay, what is this right over here? Reflex. Oh, good. That's actually a useful one. Oh, I didn't know I could do this. You could turn it at an angle? Well, that's way more, like, easy to see certain things. I'm just trying to figure out what the best way for him to... Right now, he's stuck right now on Lulu's track, which is not super helpful for him, because he doesn't have a lot of magic type abilities and stuff. What really would have helped is if I broke in here. Maybe like up here? I don't... how many return spheres do I have? I have 5. So, I mean, I could go back once I get another level 3 and break in through this one and kind of work my way back through here. Here, I'll put a luck sphere right here, because I know I can actually use it right now. I actually have fortune spheres for once. Yeah, I don't feel bad saying. I mean, yeah, I used to get really self-conscious about it. I still do, honestly. Because I'll be sitting there, like, if I go on, like, a walk or something to get some exercise, I'll just go out, put on some headphones, listen to some music and stuff, and I'll run around and do stuff. But one of the things I'll do is just kind of like work out like story plot points in my head. And like kind of imagine what storylines and things like that I want to kind of explore and like tell either for D&D or something like that. And I'll kind of like, you know, act it out in my head and kind of stuff like that. And then I get all, of course, I'll still get self-conscious if someone's walking the other way because honestly, I imagine from an outside perspective at least, look something a bit like a not 100% well person. Wait, what was that he was immune to? Oh, I accidentally did sleep instead of dark. Uh-oh. That's the wrong person to tank at a haymaker. Life.
Farewell. That's how it's done.
That is how it's done. Sort of. Keep giving me level 2 key. I don't need level 2. What actually can I customize with level 2s? Piercing. I could put piercing on something with a level 2. That's not super helpful. Man, I kind of wish you could, like... Yeah, lunar curtains just let you do auto shell, which isn't super helpful. Would it really have killed them to let you... like, steal or farm Hypello potions in this area? No. Steal. Ari. Then Waka. Ronzo Rage! Sure. I don't know. Slightly better than your normal attack. Oh, come on! Be nice to Lulu. Fine, we'll get Sor Orin out here, and he'll do some damage because he does damage. Gotta be getting close, right? Oof.
Farewell.
We're still handling those things a lot better than we were before. Oh, you would, jerk. Wait, not ice. No! This did not go the way I had planned.
Would you rather be forced to wear shoes every second of your life or never be able to wear shoes again?
Would I rather be able to force to wear shoes every second of my life or never be? I guess that really depends on what we define as shoes. Do you mean specifically like do you mean footwear in general, or do you just mean specifically shoes? Because I'll be honest, I don't wear shoes too often. I have boots and I have sandals. And those are usually my go-to-betweens. I only have one pair of sneakers that I use for exercising. So in that case, I'd probably go with the never be able to wear shoes again. But if we mean generic footwear, like only footwear, or like all footwear, I'd have to say every second. Because I'll be honest, where I live, it can get really hot or really cold, and it can be like burning up outside, or it could be 6 inches of snow. And either one of those conditions, I don't want to be barefoot. Kick him. Nope. We didn't get everybody, but... So yeah, if we're talking about all footwear, I'd have to go with always be wearing shoes, just simply because of the fact that where I live, it just necessitates the need to have some kind of footwear at your disposal. If it meant specifically shoes, yeah, I could probably live without, because I could just do sandals. Oh, I've got the good starting lineup for this fight.
Enough.
Hey, there we go. So the only times we're really losing anybody on the Guardian Z's now are on the off chance that someone is not. Yay! Someone learned Flare! I don't know why, but, we're there. I have so many level 2 key spheres. What qualifies as a skill? Like Dark Buster, Power Break, Mug, Triple Foul. So what we need is a special sphere so we could get double cast on Yuna without having to go all the way into that little branch of hers. What can you steal from this guy, Rico? Holy Waters. Again.
It's over.
Well, at least we got some more Phoenix Downs finally out of something. Skill Mug? Who's it gonna hit?
So, how shall we do this?
It always feels like gambling. You're just kind of saying like, who's it gonna hit? Who's it gonna hit? Because you don't ever see. It's not like he does a good job of looking at certain directions. Yeah, Oren's just like, no. Oof. Riku emergency! Riku emergency! Oh, dang. So I'm curious if Oren actually got credit in that one. He did. Yuna didn't. Special skill. Mug. Finish him. Okay, Lulu. Just let the Moogle do it. Proud of you.
I foresee no difficulty.
Farewell.
Yeah. Oren's almost to the point of hitting the damage cap without without critting. Dang. Oh.
Would you rather be smart or attractive?
Oh, that's hitting below the belt there, BiBi. Oh man. Because I have been, at least conventionally, what has been considered smart. I've been down that road. I've been smarter than my average peer for a number of years of my life. Would I consider myself that I've upkept that? No. I mean, I probably could have if I wanted to really kind of apply myself, but frankly honest, no. I fell behind eventually at some point. You know, end of my world type of thing, like burnout. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm not the smartest person in the room anymore. Generally, it was just because tons of other real life stuff ended up just falling on my lap I wish it fell on my head. Let's be honest here. And through the course of all of that, it just became like, do I stay sane and take care of myself and just, you know, continue to do decent in my education, but not necessarily great? Or do I... Oh, hey, Lulu. Or do I make sure, I take care of myself, or do I apply myself and possibly cause serious psychological, physical issues for myself further down the line? And that was always kind of the question, really, when it came down to it. And I chose to protect the longevity of myself. And yeah, that meant sometimes just, coasting by with, I'm passing, that's good enough, let's, work with that. And no, I didn't keep being the smartest person I knew, but I'm still intelligent, I would say probably int is probably my high stat, if anything. But counter to that, I've never been attractive. Like, don't get me wrong, my wife would say I'm attractive. But in terms of, like, conventionally, like, people would actively flirt with me kind of attractive, the conventional definition of attractive, that's never been me. Ever. My entire life. I'm not a looker. I know that. So you're essentially asking me, the question is, would I rather be what I know I can be, or be something I have never been? And the hard part there is, it's a matter of temptation, isn't it? Like, I'd like to see what it's like on the other side, but would I give up an integral part of myself, a trade-off, if you will, to explore that? Because I'm assuming there's no chance I could be both. I could be one or the other. I'd have to swap intelligence for charisma, as it were. And I can't say, as much as my curiosity is getting the better, it would appeal to me. Like, I'd really like to see what it'd be like to be attractive. Like, I'd like to explore that. At the same time, I'm finally at the point in my life where I'm happy. And I don't think I would sacrifice what got me to that point of being happy. So I'd have to go smart.
As you wish.
I mean, I know that's a little bit of a long way around getting to the answer to the question, but yeah, that would be it. That would be.
Farewell.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Holy moly! We have uncovered the darkness! Yeah, 2 level 3s to get through there, or just go around. Yeah, I'll just go around. I was hoping we'd get another... or a few more, like, level 3s while we were doing this. don't think I have, do I? Oh, I do have one level 3. Which I'm torn between, because I could use it on Waka to get him into this area, but Oren's going to be stuck here until we get another one, because he's only got Entrust and these 2 up here, defense points, before he's just stuck down here. Like, he's got to do something. I mean, I suppose worst comes to worst, if he did that, he could go... He could use a return sphere to go back up here and then go down this way. I find it hilarious that Full Life and Holy are closer to, like, Lulu's endgame than... Yuna's at this point. Regen? Regen's all the way down here? Really? Jeez. We haven't saved in a while here. Here we go and just like march our way down and try and find the boss again and try it again. Oh. Kick. Oh, really? Dang it! I was like 10 damage away from just like finishing him. I knew that was going to be a close call with Waka, but I... Wait, no, she's already gone. Let's get someone else who hasn't gone.
So be it.
I was wondering if you were going to show up again, big boy. Kamari, would you like to take a stab? Literally, as you have a pike? Or polearm? Or... What would you call his weapon? Halberd, I guess?
Let's end this.
I mean, you could try. I don't know if you succeed. Yeah, see, he's getting up to that point where he is almost... he's almost capable of just breaking through, hitting that damage barrier. Dang it. We're to kill you to give me a level 3. Oh wait, let's get everyone's like one level of sphere grid out of the way here. Which you say might not be bad, but I think 4 defense is actually quite a lot. Like, that is a 20% increase in Yuna's defensive capability right there. Oh, good. She learned provoke. I don't know how great that is. You two, unfortunately, don't get much of anything out of this whole deal. Wait, before we do that, real quick, sword, auto, equipment, auto. Berserk Ward, Stone Ward. Berserk Ward and 5 HP. I was hoping that more people would actually get, like, some Berserk Ward gear or something out of this, but guess not. Oh my god, finally, something! You know what? Even if you really don't want to, here. Kamari, weapon, customize. Here. You can have sensor on it, too. Because I know you like that. Let's try the boss again! Hello, Bug. We have returned. Trigger command, move. Special? No. Skill? Mental break. It's the only one he's vulnerable to, technically. Which means we can throw Barry in here right away and try and get a Mega Drive? No. Mega Flare. Overdrive Mega Flare. Just right away and through the door. Because if nothing else, this will still take him down like a fifth of his health. And then he glyphs mines, which will instantly kill him. You're not a model. Welcome in, Titus from Xanarkin. So if we get this guy, if we get him back up. Whereas instead, if I bring in Titus here... use an Albed potion on everybody. I was hoping we weren't going to lose Lulu here. Just the slow zoom in. Why? Yeah, let's bring Yuna back into the fold here just to get a quick heal off on Orin. Alright, she needs to move. What does Entrust do? Contribute your overdrive gauge to an ally's gauge. That's a pretty useful ability. I mean, I'll take it. Diamond Dust, because you only get one attack, so might as well make it count. And that beats the boss. Take that, you stupid bug! Victory for Vicarian! And she's up there somewhere, just floating on a little rock, doing a little dance. With your powers combined, I am Yevon.
Yuna, we're here.
The Hall of the Final Summoning.
Go.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Do your thing. Let me get some more.
Huh? What do you mean, no final Aeon?
Sir Orin! Everyone!
Yeah? Oh, we're all going down the elevator. Because Titus's dad was grumpy?